2 different types of instant curry meals. Hi, I'm Scott. So I'm reviewing 2 products today. These are from the Nissin company range and they're called Kappu Meshi, which basically translates as to a meal in a cup. So these are the 2 curried varieties. They've actually got lots of different types of varieties. This is the beef curry and this is the Keema spicy curry. And they've got the rice and the curry already in the pot. All you do is add hot water. So I got these in the 7-Eleven, but you can buy them in all the convenience stores and also in the supermarkets. They're very easy to find. Now, you might not think it, but curry is really popular in Japan. They absolutely love it. So if you go to the convenience store, you can find these sauce packs and they're not so expensive. I found these ones at my Lawson convenience store this morning. So these make great souvenirs and you can take home a taste of Japan in your suitcase. So as I said, these products are a complete meal. You just add hot water. So I don't know whether you could take these home as a souvenir because they do have meat in them and some countries, you know, they've got lots of regulations at customs and stuff. So I'm not going to say anything about that, but they are a complete meal. Just add hot water, you wait for 5 minutes and it thickens up and off you go. So we're going to start off with this one here, which is the beef curry. So pretty simple stuff. So you can see there's little instructions here. It's all written in Japanese, but it does give you some pictures of what to do and how to make it. It's really simple. So you just pop off the top here and inside you will see there is a big block of curry sauce, which is in like a roux type thing. And let me just take out here. It's like a big piece of chocolate or something. And this is the curry sauce. So you stick it in there, you add some hot water, hot boiling water, and fill it up to the line. See there's a little line? Can you see there's a line there? So you fill it up to the line and just cover it over and you wait for 5 minutes and then give it a good mix. Okay, so let's do that. So let me just read the product description for you. It says, with just hot water, you can enjoy delicious curry anywhere. This beef curry features the sweetness of onions and the distinctive flavor of spices like coriander and cardamom. So it sounds pretty good, eh? Okay, so that's the 5 minutes up. I like to get a little bit longer, but let's just follow the instructions as per the packet today. So if you look inside, it just doesn't look like very much right now. It just looks like it's all kind of watery nonsense soup. That's because the roux, the sauce itself, is still kind of like a big congealed thing, but the hot water is kind of starting to melt it. Now the key point now is to mix. So it says on the back here, it says, if you mix for 30 seconds, it's going to be delicious. If you mix for 60 seconds, it's going to be amazing. And if you mix it for 300 seconds, it's going to blow your mind. So how long am I going to mix it? Let's give it a mix anyway. So you can see like this. It doesn't look like much now, but it's gonna start to thicken up. So you can see this that block of sauce is starting to melt and it's really starting to thicken up now, but it needs another few stirs. Okay, so I've stirred it about 100 times and it's come into some kind of curry shape now. It looks more like a curry now. So let me just give you a look in there. Can you see? Looks nice and thick, looks just like a curry, because it is curry. Now, going in the first smells, It smells fruity. You know, sometimes you get curries, they smell fruitier than others. This is one of the kind of the fruitier varieties. And usually when you have curry, you have your curry and you have your rice separately, but this is all mixed up, so it's just really easy to eat. Some people even mix up their curries as soon as they get it as well anyway. So let's go in for our first taste. It's going to be quite hot. Oh. Now, how spicy is this? No, it's not all that spicy at all. It's quite a sweet, spicy curry, and it's got a nice mild flavour of curry. It's not an overpowering one. This is the typical Japanese curry. You know, that ones you buy in the blocks, you could probably buy in your supermarkets where you live. But it's just a nice, sweet, aromatic, kind of a standard Japanese curry, and it's made into this amazing little pot here, and that doesn't cost a lot of money. You just add hot water. It's really convenient. So it does have a few dried veggies in there which have gotten a little bigger, but you can also see kind of pieces of meat in there, the mystery meat, the famous mystery meat from the Nissin company. So this is the beef version. They do have other versions, but this is the classic. So it's really easy to eat, if you know what I mean. I think kids could also enjoy this as well, if your kids like curry, but the rice is just cooked to perfection, really. It's not hard, it's not incredibly soft, it's just nice. It goes really nice and it holds its shape really well. So this is like an incredible feat of engineering. And the wonderful thing which I think is amazing about these ones is it's completely perfect. Like, there's no like oily bits, so there's no watery bits. It's like completely emulsified. So the sauce is really, it's like pure, and it's like the perfect curry. How do they do that? Plus, all the mixing that you do kind of really helps it to come together and emulsify into this lovely, thick, rich sauce, which is a little bit sweet, not too spicy, and just nice. Wow. So this is the Keema curry, which has, instead of having chunks of meat, it has little pieces of like ground meat. I don't know what kind of meat it is, but it doesn't say. And it's supposed to be more spicy. It says spicy on the side there. So it's kind of going more on an Indian theme. You can see on the logo there, it's like supposed to be a rice grain with a turban on the top, I suppose. So there you go. So it's the same procedures. You add hot water and off you go. But let me just show you the difference in the roux. So it's a different color. Different color. And you can also see inside there's small pieces of meat in there compared to the other one. So slightly different formation, but let's go with this one. So let's take a quick look at the product description. It says, this aromatic and spicy curry is based on the savory flavors of chicken, and vegetables like onion, enhanced with spices such as cumin, cardamom, clove, and coriander. It's chicken. So same procedure as before. When you take off the top, it does still look like nothing. It just looks like a big pile of wet rice in there. But we've got to give it a good old mix through. Let's get mixing. You can still see, actually, see if we can get the roux. The roux is still just in this state, so you've got to give it a good old mix. Okay, finally, I think that's it ready. It's looking more like a curry now. So this one smells more, I don't know, like an Indian curry. Smells more kind of, it's got more spices than the other one, and it doesn't smell so sweet. And somehow it just smells spicier, like hotter. Like it's going to be hotter on your throat or something. So you can, it's just kind of going up your nose there. The kind of a bit more hardcore spices there. Smells really nice though. Okay, let's go in for a mouthful, shall we? Oh, that's much spicier. Whew. Now, I'm not the kind of person that's absolutely crazy about really hot food. So this is just nice for me. It's just about my level. But if you really love spicy food, you probably think, this is nothing. Walk in the park. But the taste is really good. Completely different from the previous one. It doesn't have that sweetness or that kind of mildness or the kind of roundness. It does have a more kind of a traditional curry kick to it. So texture-wise, this one, it looks smoother, but it does have a certain kind of a graininess to it. And the chicken, this is supposedly chicken in this one, it's like minced chicken, like ground meat. So you don't actually like bite into big kind of chunks of like the fake meat like in the last one. It's all really small pieces. I've tried these before. These are not new to me, but I just wanted to introduce them to you. But one of my favorite ways of eating these is when they're cold. So these ones which we had now, they're hot. So they're still kind of runny. But the amazing thing with these is when they get cold, they just go into this big glob of stodge. So let me just show you. This is the one which I made for the video previously. Just take off this wrapping here. And you can see, boom. Can you see? Let me just get this spoon in here. It's like a big globule. It's much more, it's all compacted. It's like a big rice ball. So I think this way of eating it is better for some reason. I don't know, look at that. If I just take out a big blob of that. It's like the so-called dry curry. And this is the one which I made earlier. And you can see it's all kind of globuled together like this. So I think this is really... Okay, for the beef curry, I'm gonna give this 5 stars. This is the classic Japanese beef curry. If you've never tried Japanese curry before, this is a good kind of a entry-level curry. It's easy, just add the hot water. So 5 stars for this one. And for the Keema curry, I like it, but I like the other one better. So I'm gonna give this 4 stars because it's got a bit of a kick to it. It's got nice spices. It's got more spices than the other one, but you know, it's just a different type of curry. But I must say, I do prefer this one because it's kind of the classic Japanese one. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.